Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Sneha from Enchanting Tarot, and today I am going to talk about which spread should we use for our questions. Now a lot of times people wonder that what spread should I use? Should I have a pre-selected spreads before somebody asks me a question, or should I choose a spread after working out on the question? Okay, so a lot of people have this confusions as to what should we do. There are tons and tons and million versions of a single tarot spread. Okay, so here's my quick advice for people who are confused as to what spread should they choose. Okay, so the first and foremost is you must have at least 3 to 4 spreads which will answer any kind of question. Okay, so it can be your 3 card spread, it can be your 4 card spread, it can be your custom made spread, it can be a Celtic cross. So choose a spread which can answer any question and then master it. Okay, so that we don't fumble in front of somebody else, or we don't get lost and it shows that we are not prepared for a reading. Okay, so at least you should practice 3 to 4 kind of spreads and be really good at it while reading, so you're comfortable. Okay, then what you can do is you can have your own style. Okay, so for me, I'll share with you how I read. Okay, so for me, I make a lot of DIY spreads, like I do it myself. Okay, and I basically break down the main question. Okay, so if somebody says that when will I get a job, I actually break it down into smaller questions as to what happened in the past, what lesson you are supposed to learn from your past job, what are the main blockages, what new should you try to get your job, and then look at the timing aspect. A lot of times Celtic cross does give an overview of the situation, but again it is always advisable to break your question, the main big question or the main big scenario, into smaller questions. Now this will help to understand the main reason. Okay, so you can create your custom made spread depending on the question. Okay, like my own spread that I would create for a question pertaining to somebody's job would be different from some question like when can I get back with my ex. Okay, so those two spreads will surely be different because we will address different questions there with specifically pertaining to the career, and different questions specifically pertaining to the relationships. Okay, so I would not only visualize the current status, I would go back and visualize, answer the questions: what went wrong in the past, what challenges came across, what should have done now, and are you really ready for, you know, a second chance in the same relationship, or you are ready to move out. Okay, so it has to be broken down. So that is one of the big thing that has helped me to address the right the right question, which sometimes client will not be able to come out with the words. Another thing is, if you are creating your own spread, make sure you keep it simple. Okay, we don't need to look exquisite in front of clients. Okay, you need to be simple enough to understand first yourself, comprehend, and then very simple enough to create a story and explain it to the opposite person. Okay, so always keep your spreads very simple. Okay, your spreads are just for you to study and no one else. Okay, so you don't have to answer the opposite person that what spread are you using and why you are using, and nobody is going to judge you on that. So you might want to create something which is absolutely making you comfortable. Okay, it cannot be elaborative and big and fancy, but you are stuck in middle of a reading and then it doesn't look good. All right, and lastly, I would want to make a point. This is, make sure that your own spread answers all the aspects of the situation. Okay, so there's nothing left out. All right, and at any given point in time, 3-card spread or 4-card spreads are just good enough as a 10-card spread or a 20-card spread would be. So when you pull out more and more cards, you might get confused your own self. So avoid doing that. So just don't overcomplicate. Keep it simple. You can make it your own. And just remember that we are here to give guidance. So nobody is judging you, no matter what your style is. Alright? So just go around, have fun with cards, play with them, okay, and create your own style. Take care. Bye bye.